Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Fred VanVleet.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson and Okongwu. With a duo inside. Daniels and Risachet out on the perimeter. And it's Young in at the point. And for Houston, we've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Williams is out there with Ayo Dosunmu. Then it's Murray, and it's Olajuwon in at the center. We've got a good matchup in the guard position tonight, Clark. Should be a fun battle for the fans.
I agree. I mean, every kid loves to dribble and shoot, so it's a blast to watch the pros do it, the best in the world. Plus, if there's any ankle breaking going on tonight, you know it's going viral.
Now here's Daniels. Outside Johnson. Here's Young. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Murray. Stolen by Daniels. First shot won't go. The drive by Murray. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man. Defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, B.A. And Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
And Murray, no good on that one.
And DeJounte Murray is truly the complete package. He does a little of this and a little of that. Anything you need out there, he can make it happen.
Now here's Daniels. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at the Clippers, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Seeing where Houston is, they're middle of the pack right now. These guys understand what needs to be done to move up. It all comes down to execution.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Back to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pass to Young. Daniels outside. Screen by Young. Outside Risachet. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Okongwu, the pass to Johnson. Fires from way outside. Second shot opportunity. And Okongwu with the lay-in.
First bucket for this offense. 1 of 4 to start the game.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I caught up with Houston's head coach earlier. He knows they're in for a tough matchup against Trae Young. Coach told me Trae is an offensive savant. We have to find a way to disrupt his game. We're going to throw some length at him, pick him up once he crosses half court, and pound him on every possession. Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Young. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
A 1 for 5 start so far. Not what they envisioned coming into this game.
There's a screen. Dosunmu outside. Here's Olajuwon, covered by Johnson. Murray from outside sinks the tray. Murray's got his second basket on the night.
Guys, that's a more reliable shot for Murray than a pull-up jumper. I like to see him fire away in that situation.
Pass to Daniels. To the left wing. There's Young with the three. Counted from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Murray. What a tremendous game he played against the Lakers. Oh, they get a hand on it. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at Atlanta, towards the bottom of the conference for now. They are not happy with this positioning. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Daniels outside. Outside Johnson. And he drives in.
Man, with his size and speed, it's hard to stay in front of Johnson without fouling.
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for the Hawks, Jalen Johnson. Taking 2 shots.
I have to start going to a post-up offense now. Been pretty much running motion offense with the dream out at the elbow.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
After averaging just about 3 points per game as a rookie, Jalen Johnson has put so much work into his game and has become a very good NBA player.
He's perfect from the line this time. Still in the early stages of the season here, but some people are already talking about MVP and Rookie of the Year, Grant.
You know, I think it's a little early for that. I mean, those decisions are a long way off. But, you know, B.A., I guess it never hurts to take a peek.
Williams able to quickly get to the rim, and that length of his helps.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Young attacking. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Daniels. Outside Rizachet. Launches it. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Houston. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
Oh, man, they were in total control. Really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one. And the Hawks making a change here. Dunn's checked in.
1 shot.
Yeah, DeJounte Murray, not elite in any one aspect, but he gives you so much from either guard spot. Just a great skill set no matter where he plays.
Here's Dunn. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The floater, always a hard shot to contest.
Outside Murray. Rebound Atlanta.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to Johnson. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. There's the screen by Johnson. The 3 from Rizachet. Atlanta gets it back. And he lobs it up top. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Now here's Rizachet. No made baskets yet. Outside Johnson. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Dunn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Okongwu. Fades back. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
Long arm, size, agility, timing. Williams has all the tools necessary to protect that rim and block shots.
For Houston, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Pass to Olajuwon. Shoots over Johnson. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Now here's Okongwu. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Houston leading by 3. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, really left him no choice there.
Atlanta's really laying the wood. They foul at the basket tonight.
It's his first trip to the line.
They're already in the penalty already.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Hawks trail by 4. Dunn outside. Now here's Risache. Not a lot of room. Here's Johnson. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And that's where Johnson does most of his work offensively, inside the paint.
Outside Murray. Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Alexander Walker. Covered by Daniels. Alexander Walker, the pass to Olajuwon. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Williams has got his second basket.
But as big as Mark Williams is, he's got to have the ability to play through contact and get it done through that contact.
Daniels passes to Dunn. Now here's Risache. He's covered by Dosunmu. Here's Dunn. From outside, off the mark.
Not a shot he should have taken in the face of such tough defense. He needs to get a better look.
Dosunmu outside to the inside. And there's a 3-second violation.
And when it comes to steals, they're in the top half of the league. They don't miss many opportunities to get their hands on the ball.
And their points per game numbers, which you mentioned, have really been solid. They aren't as efficient as the top squads in the league, but they know how to get their points. Catching up on the changes for Houston. Olenek's checked in for Williams. Marshall comes in for Dosunmu. Hawkins is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for DeJounte Murray. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And when Johnson gets an opening, no question he's
Kelly
looking
Olynyk
to
is
power
playing
it.
Kelly Olynyk is playing with an injury tonight. We're going to keep him out there for court spacing, but right now you just saw he's a liability defensively. He's not moving. He doesn't move very well under the best of conditions. But now with him being injured, I believe it's is it an ankle sprain? No, it's a left hip, and it's 4 to 6 weeks. He doesn't move well in the best situations, but out of all the big men we have, he's the best shooter, and it's nice to bring that second look in there, kind of like what Olajuwon had with Matt Bullard when he played. He would come in there and stretch the floor for Olajuwon back in the 90s.
Down.
VanVleet with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Marshall. Here's Olajuwon. Good on the shot.
Touch, size, moves. The Dream has got all the tools to score and make you look silly while he's doing it.
Daniels outside. Outside Risache. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Marshall. Here's Olajuwon. Guarded by Okongwu. And here's Olynyk. Here's the 3. Connects from downtown. And Houston leads by 5.
Knowing teams are going to overplay him, Olajuwon keeps his eyes up and delivers a beautiful dime.
Daniels outside. Outside Risache. Here's Hawkins. Risache covering. Pass to Olynyk. Marshall on the wing. Still without a bucket. The kick to Olynyk. Fires the 3. That shot missing. Good D by Okongwu. Hawks trail by 5. Outside Johnson. Outside Risache. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got 4 rebounds now. Hawkins, the pass to VanVleet. With the floater. And he sinks the layup.
Getting out to a nice lead great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
You know, Fred VanVleet is one of the most decorated, undrafted players in NBA history, Clark.
Yeah, he really has set himself apart in that regard. One of just 5 undrafted players to ever be named an All-Star. And he's a champion to boot. He was the first undrafted player to receive a max contract. Fred VanVleet bet on himself and won big.
And Atlanta making a change here. Newell, he's checked in for Okongwu. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Johnson. Krejci's checked in for Risache. And it's Bufkin in for Daniels. Here's Bufkin. 9 points in his last outing. Can't cash it in from close range.
Excellent job to impact that attempt and prevent the easy deuce.
Here's VanVleet. And scores off the crossover. And Houston leads by 9.
This is how VanVleet beats you. Being smart and crafty with his dribble.
Kuminga with a screen on VanVleet. Down low to win the run. And Kuminga throws it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Olajuwon. And he also played really well in the win against the Lakers.
You know, on the floor, Keem just doesn't have a physical advantage. He's also very mentally tough. He brings a lot of focus to his game.
Houston shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. Hawks trail by 8. Oh, there's the alley. VanVleet left side. Stolen. And now the Hawks on the break. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Houston leading by 6. Here's VanVleet. Pass to Hawkins. Up and over Dunn. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. And so it's DeJounte Murray making things happen for Houston. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More 2K action in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Houston.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. They've got Kuminga. He's out there with Newell. And it's Bufkin in at the point guard position. Here's Newell. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 2 points. That one goes.
Boy, Dunn is fantastic at moving the ball around, finding teammates with ease.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Hawks star Trae Young and Coach Quinn Snyder are both very close. Young said that's the type of relationship we have. It's not forced, it's just genuine. We both want to see each other succeed, and we know we need each other and everybody else around us. Brian?
A good partnership. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thank you very much for the report, Shams. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Bufkin. Pass to Krejci. 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Noel. It's hauled in by Houston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Marshall on the wing. He's scoreless. Screen by Robinson. Marshall passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Robinson doing the dirty work. He's known for that. Sets the screen, finds a soft spot, and gets himself rewarded.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
His playmaking is something to watch.
They're doing a good job of their motion offense, taking advantage of Olynyk.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. Outside Olynyk. Lets the 3 fly. The kick out to Van Vliet. Outside Olynyk. Houston working the ball around. The 3. That one no good. Hawks trail by 6. Pass to Bufkin. Launches a 3. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Van Vliet, pass to Hawkins. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Van Vliet's ability to facilitate the offense, his teammates have great confidence in him in that regard. Nice time there.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Houston making some changes. Williams has checked in for Olynyk. The Sumu comes in for Marshall. And it's Alexander Walker in for Hawkins. Atlanta also making some changes. Risache, he's checked in for Krejci. Daniels comes in for Dunn. And it's Young in for Bufkin. Now here's Young, coming off a 22-point game against Minnesota.
And his assist numbers were remarkable as well. His play is crucial to this team's success. That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Here's Van Vliet. Left side, Alexander Walker. Pass to Van Vliet. And he lobs it up to the rim. Daniels outside. Now here's Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga, just a menace inside.
And I think Kuminga is at best down low in the paint.
Sumu outside. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Alexander Walker. Robinson passes to Alexander Walker. And here's Robinson. Back to Van Vliet. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And that's now 6 points for Fred Van Vliet.
The defense gets physical inside, and guess what? The tenacious Fred Van Vliet ready for it.
And he's going for the lob. And Williams punches it home.
This is why Williams guys lob it his way. He knows what to do with it.
Here's Risache. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. And the layup is good off the glass.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Young against Van Vliet. The rebound by Atlanta. Newell's got 4 rebounds in the game. Inside. Kuminga's shot is off.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Alexander Walker with the bucket.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Now here's Risache. Checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game. Shot clock at 6. Young against Van Vliet. Young can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Van Vliet. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. And now a 10-point Houston lead.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Daniels outside. And they pick up 2. Daniels has got his first 2 points of the night.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
Van Vliet, the pass to Williams. Back to Van Vliet from behind the arc. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
Outside Risache. Young looking for an opening. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 5 rebounds in the game. We've seen it on certain nights, Clark. Mark Williams just owning the backboards.
Well, his combination of strength and length, BA, causes major matchup problems. I mean, he has a bunch of 20-plus rebound games. That's hard to do, even with all the shot volume that's taking place in the league right now. Even when you put a body on this guy, he's relentless in pursuing the arm.
Yeah, great look for Risache. Close in, gets it done.
Timeout called. Houston. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Johnson comes in for Kuminga. And we have the league leaders over the last 10 games. This list is best scoring point guards. 5th on the list, Trae Young.
You know, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded
No Isaiah, no
talents
Magic
in the league.
Yeah, and that's the age we're living in right now. I mean, it's not uncommon to see a point guard lead his team in scoring, which used to be almost unheard of. And these guys here are all capable of carrying the scoring load for their team on any given night.
And that one good.
What a move by
taking the hit and staying
Drop
under
step
control.
to a finger roll.
What a powerful finish there.
Young, the pass to Okongwu. The kick out to Johnson. Picked up by Okongwu. The 3 from Risache. It's hauled in by Houston. Olajuwon's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Murray. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
I just love the ball movement.
Hawks trail by 16. Outside Risache. Oh, Williams with the block.
But that's 7'7" wingspan, and how quickly he's able to pogo stick off the floor. Williams has all the making of a premier shot blocker.
Now here's Marshall. Risache with some nice D.
That's the plan defensively. Can't give him an inch of breathing room. Keep that space tight.
It's rebounded by Olajuwon. It's stolen by Okongwu. Daniels up and in on the layup.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Now Murray. He's got 10. Over to the wing. Hawkins, the pass to Olajuwon. Clock at 6. Over Daniels. Houston with another miss. Hawks trail by 14. Oh, deflected. On the wing, Daniels. Pass to Okongwu. The kick out to Johnson. 3-pointer. Fires in the triple. Johnson's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
He has 0 hesitation from Johnson, trusting his shot.
Outside Murray. Here's Hawkins. Here's Olajuwon. Covered by Johnson. Young against Murray. Young, the pass to Okongwu. Here's Johnson. Again, Atlanta.
Oh, I like that. I mean, Johnson taking what the defense allows.
And it's Murray with the ball for Houston. At one point, they led by 16. Williams passes to Murray. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted, pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And Houston making a change here. Robinson's checked in.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the three ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Robinson. Back to Marshall. Murray for three. Rebound Atlanta. This is the first they're seeing of Houston.
And they were shocked by this team twice last year. They just didn't play well.
You know, so much can happen in the regular season with the ups and downs of the year, the travel, injuries, and all of that stuff. But they were just not at their best when they met.
Atlanta shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. The free throw drops for Johnson. And Johnson drops them both. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Hawkins. Here's Olajuwon, covered by Johnson. Murray for three.
Hakeem Olajuwon, third personal foul, first team foul.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Murray against Young. Pass to Okongwu. Outside Risache. There's the three. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's Houston. They're up by 4. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm joined now by Coach Quinn Snyder, and they were giving you some trouble in transition. How do you slow them down?
Well, I think we had a couple early where we were in good positions. We just didn't make the right read, and that's the biggest thing. But more than anything, whether it's a make or a miss or a turnover, we just got to really sprint back and be urgent.
The sense of urgency is key. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were with that analysis, Chet. Well done.
Yeah, instead of rambling on like usual.
As we move on, let's get a look at some of the injuries around the NBA.
The Warriors not feeling the love. Porzingis causes matchup problems on the offensive end. He's 7'3". He can hit the jump shot from anywhere on the floor, and he attracts defensive attention. Well, we'll see how his absence affects everyone else's game.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
They got 49 points, and Hakeem only got 7. That's good team chemistry with this team right now, with Team Dream, man. Olajuwon hasn't even been voted, and they already got 49 points.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Johnson.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Houston leading by 4. We've got Murray, Ayo out there with Mark Williams. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's Olajuwon in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Yeah, you know, Murray plays with an intelligence and a poise that belies his years. I mean, this guy rarely forces things. He's very good at allowing
Trae Young
things
just
to
got
come to him. And this has a nice rhythm and pace he plays with.
And for Atlanta, Trae is flanked by Daniels in the backcourt. Risache at the 3, Johnson at the 4. And it's Okongwu in at the center position, locking down the middle. Murray passes to Dosunmu. 6 to shoot. Here's Olajuwon. The rebound by Atlanta. Risache's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Johnson. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Now Young. Can't get it to drop. Good defense by Dosunmu. Left side, Alexander Walker. Back to Murray. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Olajuwon. Guarded by Okongwu. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Boy, that's so difficult to stop. Once Olajuwon gets near the rim, you got to be ready for him to rise up and throw it down.
Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Now here's Daniels. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Now here's Young. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got rebound number 8 now. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 8 points.
Always fun and exciting for a guy like Williams to finish a break like that.
Daniels outside. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Young against Murray. Got a hand on it.
Boy, Olajuwon is a ferocious defender and rim protector. Really excels at slapping shots away.
They double him with Risache. Takes a 3. Murray, no good.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Ooh.
Outside Johnson for 3. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Trae Young is learning to become more of a threat when he's off the ball. He said at every level there's a different type of game. Now, knowing the NBA game, I'm more patient, understanding how the game is, how to control it from the beginning to the end, and how you need to win. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Young. He's got 6.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Young with it. Dosunmu picks him up. Daniels, right side. Pass to Johnson. Now Risache. Beyond the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
And you see how dangerous Risache can be from deep, especially considering how fast his release is.
Now here's Dosunmu. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. And he gets it to go. 14 points for DeJounte Murray.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Risache with the ball. He's covered by Dosunmu. They get it again. Outside Risache. 3-pointer, no good.
If he were just a touch more efficient tonight, I think the score would look a lot different.
Oh, got that one up quick. Olajuwon's got 11 points.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
And here's Risache. 9 points in the game. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Risache. Shoots over to Dosunmu. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Murray. Rejected by Okongwu. To the paint. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Oh, no, that's 4 fouls on Olajuwon. Got to take him out. Mark Williams is gassed. Lennox coming in. Bring in Robinson. Oh, man. This is not good. That's 4 fouls on Dream. I'm going to bring in Cornette. Go deep to the bench on this one. We'll put Cornette at the, we're gonna go small ball. We're gonna go 3 guards. Marshall up front. Murray at the 2. We're gonna bring in Van Vliet. We're gonna go 3 guards, just like Houston used to do back in the day. And Hawkins up front.
All right, guys, stats here. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Hawks trail by 7. Young with it. 6 points for him. Outside Risache. Looking to get it going. Rebounded by Marshall.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Here's Hawkins, covered by Johnson. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And the upcoming schedule for the Atlanta Hawks. On Friday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Jaren Jackson and the Utah Jazz.
And for that game against Indiana, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
Dunn, he's checked in for Atlanta. Murray passes to Hawkins. Dunn with a steal. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. And stolen by Murray in transition. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Well, you look at Murray, and I think he's most effective in the open court. That's really where he does much of his damage, on the break.
Left side, Risache. Soft touch off the glass. Risache's got 5 points in the quarter.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
Here's Murray. 16 points for him. The kick out to Van Vliet over Risache. Van Vliet misses. Hawks trail by 7. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Showcasing his athleticism, plays like this are why you got to be excited about Risache's future in this league.
Pass to Cornette. To the middle. Here's Marshall. Drops in the layup for 2. Marshall's got his first points of the night.
Good work between the teammates that time, leading him perfectly.
Outside Johnson. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
And a big-time scoring night for Johnson. Looking for a shot and playing with serious confidence.
Van Vliet right side. Here's Hawkins. He's got 5. Shot clock at 5. Here's Cornette. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range. No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Timeout called. Houston. Houston making some changes. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Cornette, and it's Shepard in for DeJounte Murray. Atlanta also making some changes. Newell, he's checked in for Okongwu. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Risache, and it's Buffkin in for Daniels. Now here's Van Vliet. 11 points in the game. Here's Shepard. Pass to Hawkins. Tipped. It's stolen by Dunn. Here's Johnson. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Van Vliet. Here's Hawkins. Off target with the 3.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Newell, good.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Here's Shepard. No points so far. Hawkins, the pass to Robinson. Van Vliet outside. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the wing. Here's Shepard. Houston with another miss. The Hawks trailing. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Inside. For the lead. Kuminga's shot is off. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Graham.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
To the paint. Here's Robinson. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Dunn outside. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Hawks foul. Second personal foul, first team foul. At the line for Houston. Shepard. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Hawks making a change here. It's both from the stripe.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Pass to Dante. Dunn outside. And it's all tied up. Dunn's got 5 now.
Boy, how about Chris Dunn getting the ball in a great spot, making the deep attempt look elementary.
Now Van Vliet. Here's Marshall. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Najee Marshall. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Hawkins in at the 2.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
And the basket by VanVleet.
How about the poise from VanVleet knocking in the floater?
And Young draws the double. Here's Krejci. The kick out to Young. Krejci, the pass to Young. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Oh my! Throw it down!
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
One shot.
And that one misses. Houston shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here's Dunn. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Kuminga. Yes! And the foul! That's on Mark Williams.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Well, Jonathan Kuminga is one of the most exciting young players in the league. He's long, explosive, and right now it's about adding to his game.
The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The Hawks lead by 3. Dunn outside. Pass to Young. Clock at 6. Looking to end this cold spell. Here's Newell. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Van Vliet. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Young.
Van Vliet, despite his size, he's not backing down from any contact. He looks to draw foul.
The first one falls. And Houston making a change here. Desumu's checked in. Dante, he's checked in for Atlanta. Both free throws good from Van Vliet.
An NBA champion and all-star. Fred Van Vliet's a guy every team wants because he's fun to play with and he plays the game the right way and with passion.
Now here's Kuminga. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
When he gets room like that, look out because he will score.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Olajuwon. Now here's Alexander Walker. Desumu for 3. Back to Alexander Walker. Knocks it down from distance. And this game is tied up now.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Krejci, the pass to Dunn. And here's Young. Outside Kuminga. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And you can put Kuminga into either side of the pick-and-roll action. I mean, he's a really versatile player.
Timeout call. Houston. He's checked in for Houston. Murray comes in for Van Vliet. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Okongwu's checked in for Dante. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, well, Houston's coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Young. Dunn outside. Over to the left wing. Left side, Kuminga. And the three off target. And so Murray will bring it up for Houston. Sumu outside. Pass to Robinson. Here's Olajuwon. He's watched by Kuminga. Houston with another miss. For Atlanta, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. The putback controls the rebound and the putback. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
Pass to Olajuwon. Over Kuminga. Olajuwon can't get it to go. The Hawks have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Outside Kuminga. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Dunn right side. It's hauled in by Houston. Outside Murray. Pass to Robinson. Outside Alexander Walker. Here's Dosunmu to snap the cold streak. Pure from three-point range.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Yeah, I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
Kuminga's shot is off. Houston has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Now here's Murray. Outside Robinson. Down low. It's stolen by Kuminga. Here's Krejci. Pass to Okongwu. Right side Kuminga. Back to Young. Over Murray. Young misses.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Olajuwon. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Rough start for him for sure. He needs to make a shot just to gain some confidence.
Okongwu, a screen on Murray. With the step back. Young, the pass to Krejci. Out left to the wing. Here's Dunn. The shot won't fall. Nice D from Alexander Walker.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Hawks.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
You know, the defense has given them that shot, and they've knocked it down consistently, and that's been a real key factor for them tonight.
And it's tied up with that one. Atlanta making some changes here. Johnson, he's checked in for Kuminga. Risache comes in for Krejci. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Dunn. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout, rallying his guys
man, we got
to
a
make
barn
sure
burner
they
here,
all
boy.
know the plan. Here's Young. To the inside. The kick out to Johnson. They still need this. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
After 1-3 in the first half, there's his second right there.
And here's Murray. Dosunmu outside. Here's Olajuwon. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Johnson. Olajuwon can't get it to go.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
The kick out to Johnson. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Houston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Murray passes to Alexander Walker. Here's Olajuwon. Guarded by Okongwu. Tries to break his ice. Shot's good by Olajuwon.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Outside Johnson. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Young from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. Olajuwon's got his 16th rebound on the night. DeSumo outside. Here's Olajuwon, covered by Johnson. 8 feet out. Yes! Locked in on the J. Daniels with it. Here's Okongwu. Robinson with a steal. Now Murray. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
Just so successful.
Oh, man, I hope you guys are enjoying
finding those great looks.
Wow, what a sequence. The dream shake, a defensive stop, and then a great fast break.
Shooting 1.
The free throw drops from Murray. Trailing by 5. Up top, Young. Defended by Murray. Jalen Johnson. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Outside Murray. Six on the shot clock. Down it goes.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Now here's Young. Oh, Young with the power move.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Murray. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Boy, he gives this team exactly whatever scoring it needs, and that's one of the things you really like about it.
Outside Young. Unloads. Ooh, it doesn't go.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Good for 2.
Tell you what, guys, you got to be more aware of Murray there. When he's aggressive like that, he can cause problems.
Hawks trail by 9. Now Okongwu. Ooh, Robinson with a block. They recover it.
What a sequence by Robinson.
Now Murray. 1:03 left in the game. Here's Olajuwon. Guarded by Young. Young with the double team. Outside Murray. Shoots it up. Okongwu with the rebound. Now here's Risache. Guarded closely. For 3. Oh, it misses. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Murray. It's tipped. It's stolen by Johnson. And so it's Houston winning this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think
going
they
bad
had that
defensive
extra
lineup.
swagger and
Turn the game around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And now, our player of the game.
Man, this was a good all-round team performance, man. They really banded together and got this win. I got team tree. Man, this was This was back and forth. They had a 16-point lead at one point, but Atlanta came roaring back. Man. 33 points off the bench, 26. The assists were fairly even. Atlanta got the better of it on the offensive glass, but then again, they shot a worse percent. Look at that. Look at that. Houston only had 69 shots tonight. To Atlanta's 84. That is a weird stat. We only took 69 team shots. We shot 55%, so you get away with it, though. A lot of it was fouls. Went to the free throw line 15 times. Wow. It's a weird game. And that's very strange, too, because you would expect the Atlanta to have a higher time of possession than what they did if we only took 69 shots and we were just coming down, really being patient. Man, DeAndre Murray really played. Look at Hakeem, man. He really he didn't really score that much tonight. He had his problems tonight offensively, but he gave it to him in the rebounds and the assists. The double teams were confusing him. They got 4 turnovers. But DeAndre Murray stepped up big today with 27 big points to really help out. Van Vliet as well. It's kind of just like the Houston Rockets was. Remember with Sam Cassell and Kenny Smith would always step up in big games when Olajuwon would be struggling offensively. This is kind of like this way it was with those guards stepping up. And then the big men with the blocks. I'll tell you, man, Robinson with those blocks at the end, man, that was crazy. Look at there it is right there. That was crazy. He stopped the alley-oop, then he blocked the guy's shot, then he blocked it again. It's crazy. Let's take a look here at the Atlanta Hawks. They had a pretty good performance for the most part. Okongwu played really well. 13 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists. He only had 1 turnover, 6 of 9. Kuminga played good. Young did not play good at all, man. They shut him down. He was in foul trouble early in the game anyway. He really never got into it. Remember, he got in foul trouble in the first quarter, and from that point on, he was never a factor. It was these guys that carried it. Jalen Johnson, he carried him. Let's take a look here at DeAndre Murray. To me, he's the hero of the game, though, man. He's the one that really set the tone and kept pressure on and locked up Trae Young. Man, he kept pressure on, kept pushing the ball up in transition, finding guys when he could. Nice pass right there. Getting out and running. To the baseline, man. Stopped and pop baseline. And the cornet with the turnaround baby hook. Let's go ahead and show Dream here. And that Dream shake late in the fourth quarter when they were double teaming Hakeem, that was sick, man. They brought the whole team on him. He had them boys just sitting there looking stupid. They was just like, what do we do? And he just turned around. There it is right there. He just shot a little jump hook right over him. Left hand jump hook. I'll go back to it and show the whole sequence if I can in the shot in the shot gallery. That was yeah, but Hakeem didn't really play that well offensively tonight, but his teammates stepped up. That's what you want. That's why I say it's all. You can talk about great players all you want to. When you talking about winning games, man, it's about teams, man, and chemistry and how they complement each other. Because tonight without that guard play in the backcourt to defend, and those other guys coming off the helping out on the boards and the shot. Remember, I talked about the shot blocking that this team has outside of Hakeem and the rebounding. They wouldn't have won this game. There's no way. No matter how good Hakeem is, there's no way they would have won this game with that without those things. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Reverse the events. This might be it. Is this it? Yeah, here it is. This was what was the situation here? It was 84 to 86. Yep, this was a key moment here. This is where they really took the game over. It was 84 to 86. Really the game was really tied. Oops, I'm sorry guys. Let me do this again. There it is. The game was really tied. The game was tied on the line with about 3 minutes to go. And this pretty much decided I think this is where the game really turned. You could tell the momentum changed here once this play happened. Just ran Hakeem down on a little cross swing, a little UCLA cut, if you will. He's got a mismatch down. They come and double team instantly. They double team from the elbow. Hakeem gives him the shade. See, they can never lock him up. They want to try to pressure him, but they don't know what to do. He got him that way. And then he turned around. They didn't even. They were so discombobulated, guys. They didn't even contest the shot. That is crazy. They didn't even contest the shot. They were so out of sorts. Look at that. And from that moment on, the game was over. From that moment on, the game was over. And they just went up. Then they scored again on a stop layups, and then that was the end of it. But yeah, man, good game. I tell you one thing, we went to that defensive lineup late is what really changed it, because they were kicking the heck out of that one unit. We went small ball and went to 3-yard lineup, and we just couldn't maintain. So I just like, we're just gonna go to straight defense. We'll put Olajuwon at the power forward spot and put Robinson at the center. That will protect Olajuwon, because remember, Olajuwon's in foul trouble at this point. So what you're going to do is get him out of the lane somewhat, so he's not exposed to drivers in a situation where he might pick up a foul, haphazardly. But yeah, that was a good win, man. That was a good tactical win, because that was a good team win, right? A good team tactical win. Let's take a look here at the standings here. Team Dream, 14-8 now, right on the heels of Team Dr. J with Showtime in their sights. And that is close. My Mambas are falling behind at 13-8, but they're still there. And Team Dream, man, Olajuwon started the season off hurt, but hey, they're here, man. They've won 2 games in a row now. And they just beat the Lakers and the Hawks. They actually beat Team Mamba a week ago, so that was a signature win. But look at this though. Remember, their next game. That's right. They play Dipper next. It's going to be Dream and Dipper for the first time. Hakeem Olajuwon versus Wilt Chamberlain is the next game for the Dream. It's going to be a big one. And then after that, they play Dr. J 3 times in 2 weeks, and they play Dipper again. Then they play Isaiah Thomas here, so it's going to be a big stretch. And they've got LeBron James and Luka and Durant and the Houston Rockets and what they got going. And you got Wembanyama and those boys. So it's going to be a tough stretch for Dream, boy. They got some tough ones coming. I mean, this game right here was tough. And that was the Atlanta Hawks. They're not even, they're not an upper echelon team, That was a tough game. So, man, yeah. But looking forward to, let's go ahead and see who's up next here on the docket for today's games. I believe it might be Showtime. Is it? No, I think it's the Bad Boys are up next. No, actually, it's Kobe. Kobe's up next. The Bulls and the Mambas are up. The Bulls and the Mambas. Chicago Bulls will be coming to LA to play against Kobe Bryant and his boys. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at what Kobe's going through. Mambas are 13-8 right now. They won their last game. They were currently on a 3-game losing streak. The longest losing streak of all the legend. I don't think no other legend team has lost 3 games in a row except for Team Mamba. I don't believe. They lost, see here, the Clippers the Dream, and then they had 3 days off to get ready for the defending champions. OKC, they lost to those guys, and then they come right back. They got a good win here in Miami. That was a tough game against Miami. Now they'll play Chicago, and after this, they got a back-to-back against Dr. J, and then the Phoenix Suns in a Cup tournament game. That's not going to be. That's not. So you got Dr. J and Devin Booker back-to-back. That's going to be tough. Yikes! No rest. Yikes! That's the Suns aren't a great team, but as we all know, Devin Booker can go for 50 points on any given night. They can get you 50 on any given night. So, but with that, yeah, guys, thanks for hanging out and watching, man. Team Mamba coming up next, taking on Chicago Bulls. Team Dream with a inspired, good team tactical victory tonight. It was thrills and chills with Hakeem Olajuwon and Deontay Murray leading the way for his team. Can Kobe Bryant follow suit here? Because Josh Giddey and his boys will be coming to the city of L.A., and they ain't going to be gentlemen at all. They're going to be looking for a win. And Team Mamba needs to get this because they need to get back in the running. Otherwise, like I said, it's December. This is when you make your play for the playoffs, guys. And December is when you basically set yourself up for home court in the playoffs. If you don't get it by December, you can pretty much forget about it. So with that being said, guys, I will see you guys in the next video as we continue with the coverage of the NBA legends in the modern era Ultimate Season Showdown, where 10 legends have been injected into today's NBA with teams built around them strategically to fit their skill sets from the time of which they played in their primes. If you're not up to date on how these all work, please go and check out my playlist on my channel. In the description area, all the details are there. Make sure you're reading the description area on all the videos for the storylines and stat tracking and records. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. Bye.